Here's the opening range recap for Monday, October 3rd. We're looking at the Dow first, but we're actually looking at a 3-second chart because it doesn't show it well in a 1-minute chart. Things were very fast at this time. So this is the pivot hit. It needed to come up to 29,213, came up to 216 during this pivot hit. It needed to come back down to 29,194 in order to get the 25%, which it did exactly. And again, these are 3-second bars. But I wanted to show it to you in the 3-second bars because it shows clearly that it is a hit of the 25. So that would be a win on the 25. However, if you look at it on the 1-minute chart, it doesn't look like that actually happened. So that's why I broke it down there. It did happen during this bar here, but it just doesn't show it well. So anyway, for the 25%, this was a win. This was a loss, so that makes this a 25% most safe entry, which was a win, which is why it's important to know what happened here. Because if you think this was a loss, then you would have entered a most safe entry here, had a triple up here, and you would have broke even. So that's why I broke it down in the 3 seconds. So again, officially 25% was a win here, a loss here, making this a 25% most safe entry, which was a win, worth 19 points. And then this one here was the last one before 11 a.m., and that was a win for the 25 as well. So for the most safe entries on the Dow, it was one most safe entry, 19 points. For the 50%, this was a loss. Pivot 1 was a loss. Pivot 2 was a loss, making this a most safe entry for the 50%, which was also a loss. So you would double up here, which ended up giving you a win. So you broke even on the 50% most safe entries for the Dow. NQ's a little cleaner. Pivot 1 here, actually this one missed by a few points, but this is the actual first official pivot hit. Winner for both 25 and 50, and this pivot hit also a winner for both 25 and the 50. And now the ES pivot 1 here was a loss for both. This one actually missed it by 2 ticks for a 25% exit on the S&P here. It was 1 tick miss on the micros. So again, we go based on official. So officially, this is a loss, making this a second trade here, a most safe 25% entry. Needed to come down to 63 quarters. It got down to 64 quarters. And then after 11, so 11:10 a.m., you would triple up on the 25%, and it won very quickly. So you broke even on the 25% most safe for the ES. For the 50%, this was a loss. This was a loss, making this your first most safe entry. However, you wouldn't be entering a new position here since you were not already in the 50%. So even though this came down and gave you a winner worth 6.75 points on the S&P, officially it will not go in the record books as a win because it happened after 11. So the fit for the 25%, you can enter a second position after 11 because you're already in a position. But the way that I break it down is I do not enter a new position after 11. So anyway, it worked out there, but it won't count in the record books. So officially 25% most safe on the S&P was break even for the day. Have a good one.